The broadcast is now starting. All attendees are in listen-only mode.
Good morning, fellas. We're coming into a bloodbath here. It's not looking good. Guys, very good morning. Hope you guys all had a great weekend. I hope your teams won yesterday and Saturday. How about those Cardinals? Got out with their beaks. They should have lost that game. It was a hell of a game. I watched it. It was a hell of a game. They should have lost that game, though. Good morning, Lori. Guys, it is ugly. Yeah, Minnesota had that game. My Colts should have beaten the Rams. Odd week in the NFL. The Chargers should have killed Dallas. The Steelers aren't who we thought they were last week. The Bills are. I can go on and on. College football is a little more interesting. Alabama does not look unbeatable. I think Green Bay should beat Detroit, but I think it's going to be a good game if Detroit can score like they did last week. I won't watch that game. I have no interest in watching the Packers and Lions. In any event, guys, we're here. I'm sure you've all seen your charts. I'm sure you've all seen the futures. I'll show you guys where I think we're headed. And it does not, it doesn't look good. We're getting a small retracement in gold, but I would expect that to flop over. Very quickly, Dow futures are down 632 points at the moment. S&P futures off 71 handles. And the Nasdaq is off 228 with the Russell down 52 points. VIX futures are up almost 9% at 2388. VIX cash is up 25% at 2605. I mean, it is, right now it's brutal. We'll wait for some what I'm looking for is retracements. Hang on one second, guys. I've got to send a link. All right, I'm back. All right, so for those of you guys that are on trial, and if you're not in the room at this point, I will be giving you guys will get a daily email every day. It'll actually be a recording of the room, what goes on in the trade room. It will not be an edited version, but the bots have there are two sets of bots that I am trading. Well, actually one set I'm monitoring, but there are two sets of bots here. What you're looking at here is the original bots. These are the original bots. The Nasdaq, the ES, crude, which will not start trading until 8:55. And somehow I have misplaced my Russell bot, but I have so many darn bots here. Bear with me one second. And the Russell bot. So these 5 bots are the original bots. The original bots are currently up $1,485. The Russell will begin trading at 9:30. I don't trade that before 9:30. Gold has already taken a short. 2 targets hit. That is out and done for the moment. Crude will not begin trading until 8:55 a.m. So that hasn't obviously taken a trade. The ES, the Nasdaq, and gold have all been on since 6 a.m. this morning, Eastern. Whenever I speak time, I only refer to Eastern. No trades yet on the ES. and the Nasdaq has taken one trade. All three targets have been hit. That is done. There is a second set of bots, which I have been monitoring since last week, Thursday. On Thursday, the bots did 1,400. These are different settings. The bots did 1,400. On Friday, they did just over 1,000. And today, they are currently up 920 with a crude trade still on. No trade in the ES yet. And we have a runner still in the Nasdaq. So I'm monitoring two separate bots. Different settings, different style of trade. And I will be showing these bot trades as they occur. Now, for my members, please don't email me and ask me what are the settings on the new bots. I'm not giving them out. You can see I've hidden everything, averages, secondary time frames, etc. I want to trade them for a few weeks, and then we'll go from there. So currently, the original bots are up significantly. There are two runners on in the new set of bots, which you know what, Patrick? I forgot about it this weekend. Guys, this weekend I built I spent most of the weekend building a boat trailer. Those of you guys that probably do not know, I'm a typical guy. I don't ordinarily read directions. I kind of look at the picture on the box and try to mimic the picture. I actually read directions and built a boat trailer. All by my lonesome. In any event, here is where we're at. Starting now, we're up 1485 on the original bots, 920. Thank you, Rick. Thank you, Lori. We're up 920 on the bots that I am working with, and the bots. The new set of bots have a runner on the Nasdaq, which is up, or one of them, two of them, crude and the Nasdaq. Okay. Got a lot going on here, guys. Charts, bots, order flows. Let's take a look at order flow quickly. All right, Nasdaq. Let's take a look at this volume. 100 and almost 34,000 contracts have traded between Asia and Europe. What do you think that means when our average daily volume coming in is around 68,000 contracts? We also have a negative delta of 60, almost 200 contracts. Extreme volatility. Extreme. Thank you, Keith. I would suggest for all of you, if you are trading live, that you reduce your contract amounts. If you trade 3, you may want to trade 2. If you trade 2, maybe 1. If you're trading 1, you may want to trade micros. Okay, ultimately the decision is yours. Most of us, and this goes for myself, will probably experience some degree of freezing or lagging numbers at the open. I would guess. We all know how Ninja reacts to huge volatility and volume. Typically not well. So think about that at the open. Okay? That's the Nasdaq. The ES has traded 381,000 contracts. Same thing. We normally come in, average contract size or average contracts traded when we come in is somewhere around 150,000. We're well over that. 19,000 negative delta. So if you guys are ES traders, Nasdaq traders, we are looking at extreme volatility here, fellas. These things can bounce, especially the Nasdaq, 50, 60, 70, 80 handles the other way in a hurry. If you're trading with a 20 tick or a 30 tick stop, not going to hold. You could, you'll hear order filled, stop filled, and watch it go in your direction 50 points. This is going to be a tough trade today, guys. What's causing it? If I had to guess, I mean, this bubble has been waiting to pop for months and months. We've been talking about this since late spring, right? If I had to guess, we've got FOMC this week. Most of the other Feds have been starting to get hawkish, except for ours. It would not surprise me this week on Wednesday if they come out and they are hawkish. Okay? Copper, I won't even pay attention to today, although we rarely trade it. Volume's not bad, still a negative delta. Nice job, Hubba Hubba. I don't think I have 9 on mine, but I'll look. Yeah, Evergrande is driving the sell-off right now as well. That's going to be a monstrous bankruptcy, it looks like. Gold, heavy volume, and the bot just took a long on gold. This is the original gold. This is not the new settings. This is the original. This is trade number 2. If you guys are here on trial at 11 o'clock this morning, as I will every day, the bots are all done trading regardless. I will go through each bot trade by trade. That's why I put an ellipse around the entries and the number. Crude, heavy volume, almost 4,000 net sellers. Exactly. I'm with you, Lee. The 2021 Trader of the Year goes to Robert Kaplan of the Dallas Fed, who sold the exact top because of a conflict. He didn't know. These guys, come on. You don't think they know anything, do you? Gold is traded 62,000, high on gold. 1,000 net buyers. I don't think that'll hold. We'll check the dollar index in a minute. Euro is rising. Natural gas is getting sold. I'm going to show you guys what it is I'm looking at on bigger time frames. For those of you guys that have not seen, excuse me, futures and options trading has large potential rewards, but also large potential risk. You must be aware of the risks and be willing to accept them in order to invest in the futures and options markets. Don't trade with money you can't afford to lose. This website is neither a solicitation nor an offer to buy or sell futures or options. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those discussed on the website. Past performance of any trading system or methodology is not necessarily indicative of future results. CFTC Rule 4.41, hypothetical or simulated performance results have certain limitations. Unlike an actual performance record, simulated results do not represent actual trading. Since trades have not been executed, results may have under or overcompensated for the impact, if any, of certain market factors such as lack of liquidity. Simulated trading programs in general are subject to the fact that they're designed with the benefit of hindsight. No representation is being made that any account will or is likely to achieve profits or losses similar to those shown. Last but not least, past performance is not indicative of future results. The fact that I may or may not be in a trade does not lend more or less credence to any trade. Please trade according to your accounts. Please trade according to your tolerance for risk. All right. I've moved stop to break even on this gold trade. I took a second target. I'm getting it out of here. I doubt we have any news today. I'm kind of digging the sell-off coming into earnings season. Housing market, National Association of Home Builders Housing Market Index, nothing. Let's see if we've got any clowns speaking today. We do not. Nothing. No news, no clowns. All righty. I'm not doing anything till I get a pullback. Anybody have any questions? Guys, on Friday, I put a bunch of trades into member Skype for those of you guys that were around and those of you guys that paid attention. Very rare for me to trade most of the day on Friday, which I did. And we beat the living daylights out of them, 10, 15 handles at a crack. I was trading a 1 minute on the Nasdaq. I put those charts in Skype. Here's the gold trade. That's the only bot trade of the originals that is on. Crude is hit third target on the new settings. YM is not in a trade. ES is not in a trade. And the Nasdaq looks like it's up $1,600. Woohoo! As Dean would say. So this is what we've got going on so far. Got a gold trade that just hit second target on the original. We got a $340 runner on crude, $1,700 runner on the Nasdaq. Nothing on the YM, so I don't need to watch that. Second target would have been hit and filled on gold. And I think this is where gold will pull back. We'll see. Guys, I had nothing at this point. I'm not selling bottoms. I don't want to be short down here. Anybody have any questions? Trial members? Anything? Members, sit tight. Look at the dollar since Friday. Let's see when this sell-off started. Yeah, just ahead of Europe. 215 they started selling this thing. If you guys are in order flow class today, Monday, if you guys are in order flow class today, the link has been sent. If you guys are in order flow class tomorrow, Tuesday, the link has been sent. Please check, spam, junk, etc. If you do not have your links, then email me. And I will, of course, send the link for class today or tomorrow. Anybody have any jokes, comments? We're going to sit here until I get a retracement. If I miss the entire day, so be it. I do not pay attention, Patrick, to market profile or volume profile. Let me rephrase that. On bigger time frames, I will. Guys, I have to send another link. Morning, Dave. I'm sorry. Say that again. The settings on the site for the NQ. Yes, they are. That NQ?
Stop filled.
Nice job, Lee. I don't think the Mets have the chance, no. Dunkin' or Hortons? Tim Hortons coffee. Definitely. I didn't watch that game last night, Pam. We're coming to 15,000, Caleb. Okay. All right, if you guys are short 60, hang on the site, no, I don't have only one target. I changed only one target, Mimi. The rest of as the site says, and as I've said in the past, unless otherwise noted, everything else remains the same. So for instance, if I updated the site today and I changed the ATR to 5, right? I'm just giving you a hypothetical. The only thing that changed was the ATR. Everything else would have remained the same. That is correct, Mimi. And that's what you're looking at right here on this. Those are the settings you're looking at. That's correct. Those are those settings right there. That is correct. This NQ bot is not the same. Is that what's confusing you? All right, guys, regardless, on target one on gold from that 60 short. Yeah, okay. From that 60 short, your target one is 56. Yeah, maybe right about 57. 57 from 60. Target one, call it 57, and then a free trade. Don't be afraid to take some risk off in here. We came pretty close. I wasn't watching gold, but it's almost 30 ticks. I like the short. You can drop your stop to 60.7. Nice job, Todd. 57.4. Yeah, so once again, guys, I am trading two different bots. Okay? And you can determine the difference. Here, this is the original. That's the original bot. These bots, which I'm clearly showing in sim, are the settings that I started trading last Thursday, I believe. Might have been Wednesday, but regardless, anything here, my original bots, those settings are all in the member area.
We're inside 1 hour to use cash equity open equity markets here, and you just look at the open down 1.5%. We're down between 2 and 3% for much of Europe. Most of Asia was closed, but Hang Seng was down.
NQ, CL, YM, and ES. Those four are the new settings that I am working with. You guys know I generally do not trade YM. YM's on my Afghanistan list. Places I generally don't like to go. No disrespect to Afghanistan.
As we look to today's session, at 10 o'clock, we get the NEHB housing index, and we'll get a 3 and 6 month bill auction at 11:30. But outside of that, it is expected to be relatively quiet.
ES probably will not take a trade today. It's getting killed. YM loves me? Yeah. I don't think so. But hey, there's always a chance for a reconciliation. Nasdaq guys can bounce back. I mean, listen, we're way oversold. Morning, Johan. YM can bounce back to 70. We could go back 93. We could even go back as high as 140, which would be really cool with me. I'd like to see a pullback and then a rollover again. On the 1 minute, if you guys were aggressive, you can take a long. I won't, but there is a long. Target on gold, final target on gold for me would be VWAP. Maybe 55, 54 to 55. But trade them as you see fit, guys. We held the 34 moving average. It was a decent little trade to start. Hang on, guys. I've got another trial that just... All right, I'm back, fellas. ZB target. You asked me about it, Dwayne. You asked me ZB target. Target 1 is 20, maybe 22, 21, 21, 22. It's a good question, Bob. And unfortunately, I don't have an answer. Guys, if you give me 1 minute, I'm just going to go get coffee. If you guys are joining late, I have offered one gold trade vis-a-vis order flow that has gone to first target. It has not gone to the trailing stop that I have. And gold looks like it's going to puke if anybody is still holding gold. But I would think if they start talking about tapering, these markets are not done selling yet. $49.90. Anybody still holding that gold? There's first target on the new setting on crude. Another target. Anybody still holding gold? Okay, Veronica. I like it to that 54, 55. We could come as low as 51. I like 51 half, but we're going to have to break through 54. And then we can see 51 half. Bonds, I still have the same target, 21, 22 for target 1. We're getting our pullback, which is good. I think gold, let me see where gold will probably head. Well, it looks like exclusive of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19. About a month ago, August 9th, gold spiked to 677, 1677. We could pop back up into, if gold got anywhere near the 80s, I think that's a screaming short. 1785, 6, 7, 8 area. But I think gold is going to come down if they announce tapering, which I think they will. Yeah, they're all pulling back. They have to pull back. I mean, there's got to be a reload for the cash session, no? Let them pull back. It's what we want to see. Reddit kids all excited about GameStop, customer service expanding. Woohoo. Meanwhile, the short is gone in that. Let's take a look at pre-market. Let's just see what these stocks look like right now. Believe it or not, WWE is up $1.41 in pre-market. It's the only green. Apple down 272. Facebook off 650. Nasdaq's out on that bot trade. Down 655. Tesla down 25 bucks. Roku off 911. Netflix off 535. Nvidia down 779. Baidu down 471. Google off 51 bucks. Moderna down another $13. Square off almost 10. AMD off 3. Qualcomm off 2. Twitter off $1.47. Nvidia down 750. Goldman Sachs down 12 bucks. Lucid off $1.24. Peloton down 3. Shop down 41. Zoom off 7 bucks. Amazon off $64. Baba down 571. I'm going to give you a crazy target on Amazon. I'll give you a crazy target on Amazon. 2,900. Write it down. Chipotle, 24 bucks in the red. Mister following Bitcoin down $42. Merck down 87 cents. Navi down 71. Bank of America down $1.21. AMC down 3 bucks. GameStop down 650. These Reddit kids are morons. ExxonMobil is down $1.11. I don't think there's a gold target. I'd like to see it get to, if we get below 54.4, we can get to 51. I would not let this go back above your entry. Can always reshort it. Stop should be on gold 59.5, which would be below the entry. 59.5 on stop on GC. You guys will notice I've done nothing. Here's some stuff you guys can look at if you have a pen handy.
France selling full amount in their bill auction.
SPY puts. Today's expiration, September 20th, 433 strike. On a break of 433.
Average rate for the 3-month bills of negative 0.652%. 50 cover of 2.68 times. 140-day bill 50 cover of 3.33.
Yeah. Yep. It's just a scalp. It's not a, these, a trade like that is not a, I mean, you could hold it if the thing goes to 410, right? You'd be well into the money, but it's kind of a, if it breaks 433, it's a September 20th, 433 put. And you trade it for 20%, 30%, that's all. Take off half your position and then monitor it. In no way, shape, or form, and I want this on the record, am I suggesting option trades for anybody. That is what I am looking at. I'm also looking at potentially Amazon. But I would target maybe 430 on the SPY as an out. Guys, if you're here on trial, and if you've joined us late, today promises to be extremely volatile. I sent all of you an overview of what this room is about, which is two different aspects, bot trades I don't have a target, Becky. I don't. I mean, I will have to look once the market opens. It'll be a scalp. It'll be an in. You know, if I do it, it's an innie and an outie. Oh, you're welcome, Daryl. The stocks that I looked at this weekend, I really liked for puts, but I think they're probably going to get crucified on the open. So that will probably negate that, which was AEP, PAYX, EA, and ILMN. Today promises to be extremely volatile. I will probably take very few trades. I'm hoping the Nasdaq on the 10-minute will give me a long, which I will disregard. And then I will wait for it to roll. I'm only interested in shorts. As I was saying, the room is comprised of order flow trades, which I've suggested 2, actually. One was in gold. First target has been hit. You would be out on the trailing stop, which was still below the entry. The other was in bonds, which is about 2 ticks, 2 ticks from target 1. Excuse me. The other aspect will, of course, be the robots. I am trading 2 sets of robots. The originals, which I've traded since time immemorial, and a new set of robots. Which you will notice the difference. And again, you guys will all get a video. It's not edited. So it's going to be the entire trade room. I am recording because the bot's in a trade. If you guys have joined us late, I will say again, the volatility today could be stupid. It will not be uncommon for many of us to have ninja issues. It depends on where they're at heading into the open. I mean, you know, obviously, the higher the volatility, the better they'll trade, right? I mean, we want movement, especially two-sided movement. I mean, here's a perfect example. Crude short, all 3 targets, now long, target 1. This is what I want to see. Trend days, I can't stand. So, guys, at 9 a.m., I will take my break. We're almost there. I'll give you an update on the bots. The original bots are up 1,655. The new settings, denoted by SIM, are up 2685 already. 2685. Pending the completion of this trade. Nothing else is in a trade. Nine o'clock, fellas. I'm going to go take my breakfast break. I will be back in about 20 minutes, okay? And prepare, because this is going to be a hell of an open. I'll be back, guys. Anybody take the long? Okay. We're going to that 140 level. Okay, Greg. Yeah, I mean, this is par for the course with this kind of volume with Ninja. This is nothing unusual. This is, Ninja. They make all the excuses in the world, blah, 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 blah. But at the end of the day, TradeStation is fine. We are at 123. 119, 122. It'll all even out within about 20 minutes or so if you guys are lagging. The Russell took a long but did not fire for me. That's the volatility on the Unirenko. And here comes gold into target. Looks like gold came one tick from target. Double bottomed here at 8. It did one tick from target.
Target filled.
There you go. Another winning trade on gold on the bot. There's the target I was looking for in the earlier short. Bonds, crucifying it. That was a short up near 30. Boopy doo doo. I'm waiting for the Nasdaq to flip. Current price is 111, 112. This is not accurate yet. 102. We're pretty close, but YM is bid 975. Let them bid. ES is bid 63. Russell's not doing anything. Gold is shorts. It's sitting on top of the cloud on the small time frame. Hasn't rolled yet on the hourly. It's fixing to, it looks like. That was my southern. Crude actually is bid. Gold is going to have a hard time unless we break below VWAP at 54.5. If we break that 54.5, we come 51 if you're short gold. If we break 54.5, we come 51. Nasdaq still hanging in there at about 100, 102, 103, 104 area. So again, I'm lagging. Anybody else lagging? Yeah, par for the course, guys. I said this would probably happen. We're back at 99. This is close. Yeah, Nasdaq right now is 108, 107, 109. I think I've caught up. I'm matching my trade station now, tick for tick. We have some buyers in here. I think we can trade back up to 180, fellas. Not many buyers. There were 1,500 in the second 3-minute candle, 1548. Small sellers in the subsequent candle, and now small sellers again. VWAP's the line in the sand. You got Pam's dots and VWAP at the same place. When this flips, let me see what my DOM shows. Guys, I'm telling you, 30, 40 tick stop is not going to do it. Look at your Dom. You think 195? We could. We could go 195. I have a target at 180, 190 area
Stop filled.
out on gold on the runners. Doom, 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 doom. Target one is going to be somewhere around 51.52 if you are long Nasdaq. 51.52. Okay. Ray says 52.75. Let's go with that. Final target is around 90. Yeah, the stop was too big for me to put on in the room, guys. We have too many people trading small accounts. So 52.75 according to Ray. I see 51 to 52 even. We got 51.50. So my target is hit. And we got 51 quarter. 51 to 52. My target is hit. I think we're going higher. Gold just chopping around now. Anybody take 51 target? Okay, James, nice. Eli took 40. Okay, nice trade, fellas. I mean, this is not an easy trade with this volatility. Pull back probably to 13 now. Once this rolls over, I will look for the short, and hopefully we get a little better stop. This is going to roll right here. Here comes that 13, 14 area. Small sellers, fellas. 100 plus just small sellers. And it's that last 6 ticks that'll kill you, as I learned last week. There's 113. I don't think this area holds. I think we're coming back to 75. We'll see. Guys, we're down to 3,000, just over 3,000 net sellers. It looks like they want to buy them back. Now they want to kill these shorts, right? I'll bring order flow up in a minute. There's your short. We're still longs on the small time frames, other than this 30 range, but President Biden holding a bilateral meeting with the Indian president on Friday. Hey, Brad. Dirk. Dirk. Uh, I'm waiting for this. See what we're doing here at 12:13, guys. I don't like the longs, just FYI. I mean, Russell's gotten a very strong bid off the open. Crude has. I think this is just the reload. When this thing flips, if you look at your Dom, I mean, it is insanity. It is insanity. Very tough to trade the Nasdaq right now, guys. Let me look at something else, like the ES, which is probably pinging around at 50 plus ticks. Yeah, that's one of the beauties of Ninja Traders. I mean, the good news is it's still better than Ninja Trader 7. If you guys want to try a Nasdaq long right here, 22, again, 17, 18, your stop is 97 if you want to try a long. We're below 2,900 net sellers now. We're at 2869. Looks like they're buying them. I'm still like to see one more down move. All right, watch this 1 minute because I'm looking to short this 1 minute roll. All right, I'm going to take a short, guys, here on NASDAQ at 100 with a, God dang it, the stop is 150. I'm going to try it. I'm going to try the short here with a stop at 25. That's not the real stop. There we go. Come on, Ratbag. Let's go. Sell them. Come on. Just dump below. What the hell is holding you at 90? Nothing. There's nothing there at 94. This should come to 75. Take ticks as you see fit, fellas. As always. There's nothing here that should be stopping this thing. Now we got some buyers, a couple hundred buyers. It's got to fail here. No target again. This garbage ensues. Come on, fail. Give me some sellers. I am not using the real stop here, guys. At 25. Come on. There's nothing here to hold you here. There was nothing holding it at 93.50. Nothing. Nothing. Now we're holding this area here, 98. There's really nothing there, guys, other than the psychological whole number. If you guys want ticks, take them. Dastardly trade. There's target. Dastardly trade, fellas. The volatility is humongous. If you want your runner out, take it. I want 75. I want 75. Maybe even 71. All right, I'm going to kill this runner with a small loss. Hang on, guys. Yeah, all right. I'm out of the runner. Still net profitable. I'm out of the runner. You guys good? Okay. You guys.
Order filled.
All right, we have a bot trade. Russell. All right, there's target 1 on the RTY. Your goal is done. Nice job, Ray. I mean, the 1 minute is still telling me we're shorts, guys. You guys want me to try to trade the ES? All right, Greg. You got your goal? Nice. You guys want me to do the ES, which might be a little easier, fellas? First target only looks like on the Russell on the bot.
Stop filled.
Okay, NQ. I'll give you guys ES trades. Here comes that 75 I wanted. ES is short. 61 quarter half. Let me get a Dom set. I don't have a Dom for. All right. All right, I'm going to try an ES short, okay?
Order filled.
There's ES short, and my stop is going to be 70. 70. Okay? Trade target number 1 is going to be 59. 59. It's 2 points. Hit goal and NQ. Nice job. Nice job, Mike. You're welcome. Lord, I hate this ES. Nasdaq still shorts, fellas. Mexican president saying vaccine boosters are not needed at this time. That stupid ES. God, I hate the ES, fellas. I really do. Nasdaq back up to 3,200. No, I agree. That's why I don't trade it that often. But it's the Nasdaq is scaring the hell out of half the room.
trading for the month of September. We're looking for a slight decline at 74 from 75.
This is why I don't trade the ES, guys.
Expecting travel and announcement due out here shortly. The U.S. will likely require foreign adults to be vaccinated for entry.
Something about a travel ban.
Widely expected.
Going below 3,000 sellers on the Nasdaq. ES just can't come to a target straight away. Just can't do it.
Order filled.
All right, we have a bot trade. NAHB housing market is a beat, 76 above the 74 expected. Here comes ES to target 1.
Target filled.
There's target 1 filled. Just can't, come straight down like it's supposed to. Stop can drop to 67. And now let's just see if we can get a free ride. There we go. Free ride. Come on, let's go. Sell it off, you rat dog. Holding the small trend line. You guys want your risk off, take it. I mean, seriously, 2 points? Freaking joke. You can try a Nasdaq short right here at 95 with a stop at 16, 116, 116. Guys, this is all predicated on volatility. I cannot, we're not going to get away with dink and dunk stops. Nice job, D. Come on, break this support. Let's go. Get out of here. 57.50. Here we go. Come on, just dump it. We can move stop to 66.75 on the ES. 66.75. Okay. And let's just get it out of the way, guys. Anybody short ES? Anybody short ES? There you go. $600 runner. Anybody short? Okay, guys. A little easier to trade than the Nasdaq. Looking at that DOM, I'm getting seasick on the Nasdaq. Let's take a look at the extra special here. Yeah, we're holding. We should break. We should break down. There we go. There we go. $47, I think, is a real target. We can drop stop to 65 half. 65 half. Okay, just below VWAP is our stop. You can take your money if you want it. Your prerogative. We're risking about 4 points, $200 off of first target. Anybody short the Nasdaq? When I said you can short it, 95. Anybody short it? Anybody short Nasdaq? Okay. Target 1 on Nasdaq, guys, is going to be 78. 78, or obviously always as you see fit, but it should get us 78. Target 1 You can drop your stop on the Nasdaq to 110. 110. There's 78, target hit. You've got risk off from 95. Target hit. Now it's a free trade. You can drop stop to 105. Nasdaq 105. ES 64 half. Another handle lower on the stop. Okay. Now you can just hold Nasdaq until it goes to 0. Where's Chris, by the way? There you go, fellas. Thank you, Jeff. Another trend line. Ugh. The Qs are sitting on a trend line. Let me look at the Qs. Qs are sitting right on a make or break. If we break, the Qs head down to 63. SPY is basically doing nothing, holding 34. 434. Qs are sitting on a trend line. Oh, my God. Nice job, James. Hang on, guys. Studies, edit studies. Another trend line's got to go. There we go. Gone. That'll ping for perpetuity. ES, you can drop down, stop to 63 if you're still in the ES. 63. If you're in the Nasdaq, your stop can go to 102. That's real stop. Back to the entry on the ES. Chris is in Egypt. Oh, okay. Boo-boo-doo-doo. We're coming back down, guys. Especially in the NAS. Qs are getting a bounce. Consequently, the Nasdaq's getting a bounce. Just looking at equities. The only thing that's green is Merck by 10 cents. Pfizer is up 24 cents. There are no bot trades other than the gold trade, which is on in the lower left. Nothing. ES stop 63 was just hit. Nasdaq, guys, is about ready to flip back into shorts on every time frame. Nope, it saved itself. It's gonna flip. We're below yellow. No, it's going to flip into shorts on every time frame. Every time frame. Daily, hourly, 5 minute, 3 minute is, 1 minute is. The only one that isn't is 10. Everything else is shorts. If you're not short from 95, I mean, you guys have missed a monster. Gold is trying to get bid through this mess. Oh, Lord have mercy. Guys, I think the goose is cooked. Anybody holding shorts on the Nasdaq still? You got better than 30 points in this. I would not give this trade up. You can drop stop to 88. In at 94. Nice. Perfect trade. Can drop stop to 88. 88. Let's see if we can't get 15,000.
Order filled.
Okay, bot trades all over Hell's Half Acre. We got a gold long. We have a Nasdaq short, which I believe is trade 2. And we have a Russell short. Yep. That's trade 2. Guys, Nasdaq dumps below that low, right around whatever it is, 35. It's going to get blistered. Blistered. Gold stuck at 59.9.
Target filled.
Target 1 filled RTY. Target 1 filled RTY on the bot. That's all I got going on bot trades. Nothing. I apologize. On the new settings,
Target filled.
target 2 RTY filled. Guys, I'm going to manually move this out a mile and let the auto trail carry it. New settings, Nasdaq is also short. Nasdaq's about ready to flip. Oh, I want this 10-minute to dust too. And then you've got time frame alignment on every single time frame out to daily. The 10-minute, geez, I just said this. The 10-minute is still in longs. The 10-minute on the Nasdaq is still long. Every other time frame is short. I want this 10-minute to flip too, because then they're all going done. I mean, it's done. 15-minute is short. The only time period from a daily down that is holding on to a modicum, it's hanging on by its fingernails. It's not going long. There's no longs. I just want the 10-minute to roll over as well. Then I've got 1, 3, 5, 10, 15, 60, and daily shorts. Anybody want longs? I don't think so.
Target filled.
Gold got target 1 on the bot. Come on, Nasdaq. Dust it. Back up to 3,500. It's just trying to hold a small, stupid little buy zone in here before it gives up the ghost and lets go. I mean, it could pop back to 93, but I don't think so. So we got 2 targets off on the Russell. I'm letting the trail handle it. If it takes out the runner, it does. The last contract, don't care. Another winning trade. Gold has gotten first target. Still have 2 left here. Russell went a couple ticks shy of target of the trailing stop. Come on, Russell. Give me one of your $800 runners. Nasdaq looks like it wants to die.
Stop filled.
Okay, out on the RTY. Another winning trade nonetheless. Gold, I'm going to put here. I don't like gold longs anyways. I could be dead wrong. Stops at break even on gold. Come on, Nasdaq, roll. God, we're so close. It's going to get dusted. Come on. Sell them. Guys, you got small buyers trying to hold the Nasdaq. They're not going to hold it. Here it goes.
Stop filled.
Here it goes. Out on gold. It's holding on for dear life, fellas. If you're short from the 90s, you have 40 handles plus in this. Just hang on. I think you're going to get 975 today. I think you got 75 handles in this. Trial members, are you guys confused yet by what's going on? If you are, it gets easier, I promise. 7 seconds to the next 15-minute candle. New candle. Here we go. Come on, dust them. Wow, YM's impressive.
Seeing comments from the White House that Zeid's confirming that the COS will be reopening travel to fully vaccinated foreign nationals. Not enough.
I like better trail stop than break even. I don't like the break even button at all, Mimi. Something about what is deemed fully vaccinated. Something out of the White House. I don't know what the hell they're talking about. Come on, break right here, and this thing goes doop-de-dood. You guys can move your trailing stop. Yeah, they don't know what they're talking about either. I agree. On the NASDAQ, you can move your trailing stop down to 73. If you guys are short, 73. Guys, it just won't break out of this small little, there's a small buy zone in here from this 35 to 71. It's actually a pretty big buy zone. It will not break down below yet. We're back to 3,600 and change on the net sellers. The ES did us nice. Let me check gold. Let me look at gold. I have nothing longs on gold. Let me look at crude. Crude was a short. Crude is a short at 65 if you're okay with an 87 stop. Here we go. Guess what? 10-minute just flipped. Short on every time frame, fellas. Bye. Bye. Now we just got to break the low of the day, and this could be beauteous. Come on, NASDAQ. Nice job, Dave. $1,000 runner. Nice. It's going further, fellas. It just needs to catch this bottom. As soon as it breaks this, come on, catch this low. Here we go. Come on, break the low. Break the low. Give us a sprint. Come on, dude. Here it comes. Here it comes. Uh-oh. It held it. Not for long. New day low. First target off on the NASDAQ. Target 1 off on the NASDAQ, 27 handles. My auto trail must be off. Come on, Nasdaq. It's all doom and gloom here, buddy. All doom and gloom. 15,000. I want 975. That's what I'd like to see. Nasdaq stop can go to 55, 50, 59, 59. If you guys want the Nasdaq stop moved, 59. We're back to almost 4,000 net sellers. Nasdaq stop can go to 59. Anybody short 65 on crude? Did you short anybody short 65 on crude? Target one is 48. Target one is 48 on CL. 48 target one. May get a bounce here. Watch that 433 break. You can almost short the SPY here, I think. Dun, 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 dun. Guys, we are racking. Racking. Did crude hit my first target? It's going to short on the bot. Nope, got to 51. Come on, 48. Got to 49. One tick off of first target. Yeah, that's what I usually do, Mimi. My trail stop obviously isn't on here. I'm going to take one off here.
Target filled.
I'm going to put that at break even because I don't want to watch it. Okay. All right, guys. Target one is hit and filled on CL from 65 to 48. 65 to 48. You are filled. Now it's just a free trade. If you want the real stop on crude, if you are in it, real stop on crude is 7.2 from 6.5. And it looks like here's your big bid at 70.20. All right. We are hanging and banging, fellas. Hanging and banging. Got a $1,900 runner on this bot. Guys, I don't even know what the bots are up today, but it's enormous. The original bots are up 34.80. The new bots are currently up 3,030 with an $1,500 runner. Mimi, that's ours. That's ours. Anybody with the bot can buy that. Guys, we just racked them on crude. Racked them. Stop on crude dropped to 6.8.
Order filled.
GTC. Okay, gold. Yeah, I see gold. I saw it. Order filled somewhere. Crude is now short on the bot. Guys, if you're not making money today, you ain't trading. Or you're doing something different. If you guys give me 1 minute, I'm just going to get coffee. All right, guys, I'm back. Crude got first target. Came right to that 20, right where the big bid was. Anybody still short CL? Anybody short CL still? If you are, you can drop stop to 48. Target 1, Leo. Target 1. Drop stop to 48. Okay, Craig. I'm going to bring this down to 48 and leave it. Okay? Boom, 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 boom. We still have a Nasdaq trade on the bot with a runner. I don't know that we can get down here, but and we have a crude trade on with a runner on the originals. Nasdaq on the 1 minute is turning up. I would have zero interest in attempting longs. Zero. Might get back to 55. Anybody have any questions, fellas? Any questions at all? The problem here is, thank you, Dave. Nice job. Guys, the problem here is, even on a small time frame, a 1 minute, the problem is we're not bouncing high enough and we're rolling over too close to the bottom. They're not trades I want. I need a bounce, a real bounce. 40 handles. We may not get it. Anybody want me to look at anything else? Anybody want me to take a look at anything? We have excoriated the Nasdaq, ES, crude, gold, and bonds today. We have beat them senseless. Does anybody want me to look at anything else? I did not say that, Ed. No. No, I didn't say that. The new bot settings, RTY. Yeah. I can look at RTY. Oh, are you kidding? Nice job. You bought Amazon puts as well? Nice job, James. I'm watching that SPY. I still think SPY is going to dust. I'm tempted to take them here. You really were you kidding with RTY, or you really wanted to see it? RTY has been shorts. Oh, you were kidding. Yeah. Funny guy. For those of you that are on trial, I do not trade the Russell. The Russell generally trades me. Soybeans. Let's take a look at ZS. Small short. Everything is selling. There's nothing long. Here's bonds. Bonds was a monster, fellas. Good for almost 15 ticks, half a basis point. Most of you guys don't trade coffee, but Patrick does. Coffee's long, Patrick. On a 1 minute. I think we look now. Here's wheat. Thoughts on YM? Yeah, YM is brutal. Let me look at YM. YM, you're shorts. But actually, believe it or not, we have longs on the hourly on YM and on the 10-minute and on the 10-minute. Let me look at YM. Wouldn't shock me if the 1 minute is green as well. It's trying. If it's going to bounce, it's right here, 51. Nasdaq flipped again. See what I'm saying, guys? I mean, it's just straight shorts. If you're not straight short, from where I gave it, you're up 70 handles. I cannot keep selling on the bottom because eventually we're going to get a bounce. YM just rolled. YM, I mean, it's shorts. I won't touch YM. I can't trade it. I don't like it. It's too damn slow for me. Nasdaq is still just getting gut punched. We need a bounce. Let me check volume. It's got to be huge. They haven't posted volume yet. 1033. They haven't posted it yet. Yeah, we may get a bounce when Europe closes. They're going to use some of these stops. Crude came all the way down to 16. Nasdaq still has the bot shorts on, both. Guys, we didn't overtrade today. We traded, easy. We didn't take a ton of trades. We've beaten them up. Anybody have any questions? Bots, I'll go over at 11 o'clock, as I do every day. Current 15-minute candles, an inside candle. We are still in shorts. Let's see here. Thoughts on manually entering bot trades versus what? I mean, you can. James, $2,100 up, mostly your trades in Russell, quitting for the day. See you tomorrow. Tomorrow I will, sure. Or do you want me to do that now? So,
Stop filled.
Rugwery, what does that say? WRGWE? Looks like you fell asleep on the keyboard. Yeah, so Pam's levels are, basically simplistic. Below yellow, we are shorts. That's the line in the sand. Above yellow, we're trading longs, right? Blue, oversold. Red, overbought. And then we just trade between the levels. All right, we're getting a little bit of a bid here. Just a bounce back. I do not think that the Nasdaq or these indices are ready to bounce very far, fellas. U.S. to East travel restrictions on fully vaccinated visitors from UK and EU. That's nice. The momentum to the downside is starting to wane. Or it's trying. There are pockets of buyers now.
Stop filled.
Out on crude on the runner. Here's where the bots are. The originals are up $3,720. The new settings are up $49.40 with a runner in the Nasdaq, which is up 500, and down in the YM 1,000. So on the originals, this Nasdaq, I'll kill.
Order filled.
So the original bots are up 41.65 today. 41.65. The new settings on the bots are up 4,900 with a 400 here. Let's do this.
Order filled.
They are up 53.85, but you have a $1,200 against you right now in the YM. Guys, as I said at the onset, please do not email me for the settings on the bots, on the new bots that I am working with. Please, I'm not sending them out. So don't ask. You can't get them, Chris. I mean, I understand why everybody would want to go right to those new bots. I get it. The originals are only up $4,165 today. I understand, why you guys would want to just jump ship and do something different. What do we got here, Dirk? Coincidentally, this is all happening at a time when the government is actively destroying the normal supply response to higher pricing. You want more labor? Nope, there's stimulus. You want to keep your existing employees? Nope. Anyone unvaxxed must quit. You want to add a facility? Nope. Permits take years. You want to finance growth? Nope. They only finance ESG projects. The free market is an interplay of supply and demand. If you restrict supply and stimulate demand, eventually pricing responds. No, Chris. I mean, you can. No. Send me an email. How's that? Send me an email. Guys, I've used them for 3 days. I did hear Hollywood celebrities and sports people are exempt from New York vaccines passport. I don't know that to be true. I do know that government officials are exempt from the mandate. If you're in Congress, you're a federal court judge, you do not have to take. You are not mandated to take the vaccination. Guys, again, for the record, I am not an anti-vaxxer. I am not an anti-vaxxer. I have had COVID. I worked every single day that I had COVID. I did not close the room 1 hour of one day. I traded every day with COVID. I believe that my natural immunity is far superior to, or the antibodies that I have now are far superior to the vaccination. I'm definitely not a hypocrite. And I don't feel that I need to take the shot. That does not make me an anti-vaxxer. If they tell me I can't get on an airplane, I can't. If they tell me I can't ride on a train, I can't. Okay, I don't care. There we go, fellas. Watch out below. Guys, we are just dead coming to 973. 973. If you're anybody still short Nasdaq? Anybody still short Nas crack?
Order filled.
Oh, we have a bot trade somewhere. No, it's got to be one of the newer ones. That might have been a loss. Okay, brother Free. Chris, when I'm done in the room, because of when you took care of it, I will have, Joel authorize it. I just haven't messaged Joel yet. And you will log into Nasdaq target 75. 75, fellas. Guys, do I have anybody that is not making money today? Is there anybody in this room that has somehow managed to lose money today? Anybody? Okay, everybody is green.
Order filled.
That is why I am not a swing trader, brother. That's why I'm not a swing trader. For those of you guys that are on trial, You will be getting this video, trade room video, Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday. I do not send out a video on Friday. You guys can go back through the video if you want. Why am I not a swing trader? Because it falls out of my comfort zone, Daryl. I think I can make my money every single day and be flat and not be subjected to what may happen in Asia or Europe while I'm sleeping. I mean, I know plenty of people that were under the belief that the market was going to bounce and be big green today. My personal opinion is we're going to be down most of the week. So I have always been uncomfortable holding positions overnight. That's just me. I mean, if you guys are if you guys want to be swing traders, you better have fairly decent accounts to do that. I'm not opposed to holding positions if I'm well into the money. Any of my trials have any questions? I mean, at this point, guys, I'm slowing down. That's about where I'm at, Jennifer. And again, when I'm sleeping, I don't want to have to. Amazon's down $96. Dee and I were talking about that trade this morning, and unfortunately, what a freaking trade. We were talking about that, in the puts that we were looking at were September 24th, 3350 puts. They were 2250. Then they went to 4035. I don't know where they are now. I'm not following them. But for me at the open, it's really tough to get trades in. So I wait for a retracement. It doesn't look like we're getting one in Amazon today. Guys, I think Amazon is coming down to 1900. Write it down. See if I'm crazy. I mean, obviously, I have a reason for that based on technical analysis, not just making up a number. Google's off $63. Tesla's down 30. Bitcoin's getting smoked. Gold still bid. I have no trades, guys. I did not take the crude trade. I shut the bots off. There's no point in putting on more risk. YM is now in a short on the other bot. Short. And crude is in a long. Neither ES bot took a trade, the new or the originals. Neither took a trade. Nasdaq, I think you're going to see 75 today. 14,800 is where I think that's the top of the cloud, which is in a trend line, which is where I think will come. So let me do this. Let me add in a moving average. I mean, now I got to add in a 100 period because I'm freaking, we're below the 21, below the 50. So let me let's make this
Target filled.
chartreuse. Let's make this 100. And let's see what the hell we got here.
Order filled.
Oh, wow. So on the Nasdaq, on the 100 period moving average, crude would have gotten that target, fellas. If I'd have let the bot take it, another winning trade. Hang on, guys. Another would have been another winning trade on crude. I will count that as a winning trade for statistics. Obviously, there's nothing that goes into gross, but statistically, it was a winning trade. All right, so here is, let's see, Senate parliamentarian kills Democratic bid to shoehorn 8 million green cards into $3.5 trillion spending bill. These freaking Democrats are just freaking unbelievable. All right, guys, so the 100 period moving average is at 14,517 currently. That's the 100. I mean, the ES for months and months and months and months and months and months, you could have bought the 50 period on the daily, the 50 period moving average with impunity and just excoriated them. We are now well below the 50. The ES is coming to 4,300. And John, I can't give you the cloud. The cloud, for instance, here is Amazon. This is on Ninja. Now, depending on the platform you're asking about, right? The cloud. If you have TradeStation, Thinkorswim, etc., it's a standard indicator. Yeah, Ninja. This version of the cloud is from why can't I think of it now? Lizard, and it's 175 bucks. Yeah, Lizard. I can't send this. It's licensed to my computer. But I use the cloud on TradeStation. I use it on, so that's a standard indicator on TradeStation. For those of you guys that are in order flow education, I will be teaching you how to trade the cloud. So the group that's meeting today, we're actually going to talk about it. The group that started on Tuesday, we won't get to that for 15, 16, 17 weeks. The groups that have completed 1 and 2, that's the education we did on Thursday. Guys, in 2 minutes, I'm going to go over the bot trades for the day. I will go over the bot trades. Here comes that 75, fellas. If you guys are hanging in there on the Nasdaq, it's trying. It's going to be interesting to see if there's any short covering into the last 30 minutes of Europe. So as soon as we hit 11 a.m., all the my bots are off anyways. Russell would have taken another trade as well, which I did not take. So that's 2 more winners that I do not have, but I will take for statistics. Anybody have any questions, guys? Anything at all? 30 seconds to the top of the hour. If you are in order flow class today, Monday, if you are in the Monday group, I have sent the link just to let you guys know. Class ends at 1 o'clock. I will be around for probably an hour till 2 on member Skype. I will look for trades. Then I will be headed to Atlanta today for my sister-in-law and niece's combined birthdays. I will not be in this afternoon. I'll be here till about 2. Watch those cues, fellas. Yeah, there's going to be a room tomorrow. Yeah, I don't miss work, man. I don't miss work. It's one thing I don't do. Pfizer says vaccine is safe and effective. Yeah, I read that. Not even for COVID-19. That's a fact, hubba hubba. Guys, I rarely miss room time. All right, fellas. Let's go over totals. The original bots.
Order filled. Order filled.
I've closed out every trade. There is no bots. There are no trades on. Bots are all off across the board. The originals are up 4,165 today. And the new bots that I'm working with testing finished up 2,795. So let's go over the trades. This is the ES for my trial members. The bots will not trade whether they are on or not. Well, on. From purple to purple. Okay, my settings are 6 a.m. on the ES through 11 a.m. There were no trades on the ES today. ES has been in short since what looks like, jeez. Well, the ES has been in the short since it took that trade at 9:45 a.m. on Friday. It's never gone into a long. That short was at 44.52. It's still in a short. Better than 100 points. That's the ES. The Nasdaq, again, also turned on at 6 a.m. Eastern. Took its first trade here this morning at 6:57. All targets and then some hit. I'm showing a trade. Oh, yeah. Okay. Wait a minute. I'm showing a trade here. Oh, I turned the bot off. Remember I said if you guys do not want a bot trade at the open, okay? It doesn't, it never went into a long based on the filters. But nonetheless, didn't take a trade. I shut the bot off at the open. And then we took another short at 10:09. And that trade would still be working with a trail stop had I not closed it. So 2 trades, 2 winners on the Nasdaq. RTY. We start trading the RTY at 9:30 a.m. At least I do, and that's what the history suggests. You guys can do whatever you like, but here's what we got. Okay, I did not take this trade. It did not take this trade at 9:31, so that would be a winner. But it didn't take the trade. This is a Unirenko, which is a hollow body candle. For those of you that understand the Unirenko, we use a 1 tick offset on the for slippage, and this must have gone through and didn't give me a trade. So one should be one. This is the first trade it took at 9:54, first target only. This would be trade number 2, first and second targets on the Russell. And then I shut the bot off up, but Russell would have been 4 for 4 today. No losing trades on the bots today, guys. None. Here is crude. Here's purple. We come out of purple. We get the first trade at 10:24, first target only. And I did not let it take this trade. It's another winner to first target only. And then last but not least is gold. Trade number 1 at 6:57, 2 targets. Trade number 2 at 8:12, 2 targets. Trade number 3 at 9:24, 1 target only. And trade number 4, all targets. All targets. This is the trade that went to first target. And I moved stop to break even. It came back and popped me. And I gave up 620 and 440. $860 in profits here. But 4 for 4 on gold. On the session, 2, 6, 10, 12 trades in totality with 12 winners for 4,100 and whatever the heck I said. 4165. On order flow trades, we completely and utterly annihilated them today. We did not overtrade. We didn't do anything stupid. We didn't take crazy trades. We hit on every order flow trade. Stops were bigger because volatility is bigger. I can do nothing about volatility, fellas. Does anybody have any questions before we wrap it up so I can go grab lunch? You're welcome, Jeff. I'll get an early lunch in, do order flow class, trade with you guys on member Skype for an hour. And then I've got to head to Atlanta today.